Hi, welcome to another edition of Gamingnight. Tonight I'm going to be doing a review. First video I do is going to be a review, and the second one's going to be how to play the game. And the game is Shadows over Camelot. I just recently picked this up. And I already played a 7 game play and a 3 game. So I can kind of give you guys an idea of how the game feels for different groups. Now, for a 3-player game, it's a good start if you're trying to learn the game. It's good to play in a small group. You can kind of get the feel for it. What I would strongly suggest you do when you play this game is play without the trader element in the game. I'll get to that. I'll get back to that in the game in a minute. Okay, so first let's talk about the components which you get in the box. You get these gaming boards. They're real nice. They fit together really nicely. This side you got the Grail quest. And then you finish that one, you have another one, and then you have the Black Knight quest, and then you have the Dragon quest on that one, and then you have the Excalibur quest, and you have a side adventure type thing. Then you have the main board, which is this sits in the middle, and this one you have the Picts and Saxons on the corners. Battle. And then you have, maybe that's the Black Knight one, I'm sorry. No. Yeah, I think this one's a Black Knight. One. Anyways, I kind of forgot what all the quests are because I know what they are, but I forgot the names of them. But I believe this one's a Black Knight one, yeah. That's a Black Knight. This is the Lancelot's quest. Yeah. So, and this is the round table. And these are your draw piles, the black deck and the white deck, which I'll explain those in a minute. So, then you get some Knights of the Round Table. They tell you all the special abilities that each character gets. They all have special powers that are individual to their characters. And this it tells you how the turn goes. And in the back is a traitor. Once you've been accused of traitor and you reveal yourself, that's when you flip the side over. You get some double-sided swords. They're black on one side, white on the other. You get some 6-sided dice, which is your health markers. You all start at 4. You get an 8-sided die, which is for the catapults quest. These are your white cards. They range from fight cards to Grail cards to other cards. And then you got the black deck, which is the evil side of the deck. And these are all the nasties that can happen to you in the game. So these are the ones you want to avoid drawing. And you have these knights, and they're really good quality. They're not painted, but it's not a big deal. You can easily identify each one because they all have different stances, different poses, different weapons. And then you got your Grail, your Excalibur, and your Lancelot's armor. So those are really nice. And you got your Picts and Saxons, and you got your catapults. That goes around there. And then you have your loyalty deck, which is all the loyal cards and the traitor cards. So what do I think about this game? With a 3-player game, it's good. It's a good way to start the game out, especially if you remove the traitor element out. I would recommend removing the traitor out for just even in bigger groups until everyone knows how to play the game, because this game, everything can be analyzed. So you may be thinking that they're a traitor because just the way they're playing. Well, if they don't really know how to play well, and you're gonna know they have the traitor card because you're gonna be looking at it, reading the details on the traitor card, why it's different. So yeah, that's why I would recommend without the traitor. But the more people you have in your group, the more fun this gets. I mean, the more treachery, because you're like, this person's sacrificing life, and then on their bad deed, and then they're they're going on a quest and then they went on a quest and not doing anything. They're just standing there. Or there'd be another incident where they're putting a catapult on the board and they have like 4 health left. They could easily have sacked a point, and then they just basically kill off the catapult, saying all they did, I put it on there, but I took it off. So everything is analyzed. So every little thing that someone does can be analyzed. And the way the game is you have to do these quests, and if you lose quests, certain circumstances happen, like you lose health, that all the ones that are on the quest lose health. You get more black swords on the board, but you don't want black swords. If you have 7 or more, the game's over. Some quests add catapults, and if you fail and bad things happen, then you add catapults. You get 12 of those catapults on the game's over. Same with if all your knights die. So this is a really good game, but it's really easy to teach. It's not that hard to learn. It's really, everything is pretty much cut and dry, really simple to learn. It's really fun. So it's a good game to just bring out, and anyone can pick it up and play, provided you leave out the trader for at least the first 3 games, for a couple, until you think everyone's got the mechanics. Because the key to this game is the mechanics. If you don't understand the mechanics that well, you're going to be stumbling. You're going to know who the trader is right off the bat, because they're going to be the one that's got to be going, looking at the card, and then taking a longest time looking at the card, because we all know the other people are obviously going to be looking at their card. They're going to look, oops, I'm loyal. Then they got the trader card, like, oh, if I'm a trader, I have to do this. It's like, it's kind of obvious. So, but it's a really good game. It's a little tad on the pricey side. You can get it for like, it's $60 on their site, but if you go to Hobby Shop, sometimes you get discounts. I got mine for around $40-something. So it was well worth it. I mean, even the $60 price tag to me is worth it, because it's a lot of replayability. Because the game's always different. Because you're always gonna. You don't know who the trader is, and the quest, you might fail at one time, but sometimes you might pass it. You got to really work together. Another thing is, this game, you have to secretly discuss cards. You can't go out and say, I got 3 Grail cards. You have to say, like, oh, for this quest I can't take it on that quest because my resources are low. You have to be very vague. You can't say, I have 3 of this, 2 of that. You have to use, like, that Black Knight is too strong for me. I'm going to have to pass on this quest right now. Could someone else go? You imply these things because you don't want to, especially at a trade, you can be bluffing. You know, they don't want you to say, I got this, I got that. And anytime you play a card, it gets discarded. So you don't know, they don't know. So, or if you discard a card, it goes all face down, so no one knows what it is. So you could be discarding cards that could help on the quest, and so you're saying you can't do it. So it's a really simple game. The next video I do is going to be on the tutorial. I'm gonna sit down and put on, get some time and sit down and set it up and do a 3-player mock game for you, so you can learn how to play it. So that's gonna be within the next day or 2. So I really want to sit down and kind of like set it up so it's kind of like staged. So that way, things go the way I want them to, so that you guys could understand it. Because if I'm fumbling and randomly picking cards, it's not going to be as easy to explain it. So I'm going to organize it. So that's that. I appreciate the people that are subscribing. I really do appreciate you watching my videos, and I'm really happy with all the comments I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of good positive feedback, and I'm doing a good job. So thanks for watching, and definitely pick up Shadows over Camelot. But if you're still not too sure, I got the tutorial coming soon. Thanks, bye.